Hello guys, welcome back to the Successful Guys channel and get ready for a new inspirational video that will improve your route to success. If you are looking to improve your chances of becoming a wealthy leader, then rest assured you have come to the right place. This channel is brimmed with inspirational content for future wealthy leaders who are looking to expand their horizons and learn something new every day. Subscribe now to get daily content. Today's topic will revolve around countless brilliant women who have turned heads and made headlines all around the world. They have continuously inspired the masses and broken all stereotypes to reach on top of the mountain. Whether they came from a broken household or had to work at a sweatshop, these women have never made excuses or victimized themselves to climb to the top of the hierarchy. Instead, they decided to dictate their terms of success and change the system by creating their own rules. We can't talk about all the women who have achieved brilliant results through their investments, business choices, and education. So today, we will only be able to cover 4 memorable self-made women. These women are some of the most influential people around the world, and they have shocked the world by becoming billionaires, all through their dedication and effort. They have overcome bias, sexism, prejudice, and conquered all that hatred by making a name for themselves. These women are Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Gail Winfrey, a poor black child born out of wedlock, started her life journey from the lowest point. She was born in 1954 on January 20th in Mississippi. Oprah started her life in sheer poverty, where she had to often resort to wearing potato sacks as an alternative to clothing. When Oprah was 6 and was living with her mother, she faced continuous sexual and physical abuse from her relatives and her mother's friends. She was then a constant victim of harassment and rape when she turned 9. As she turned 14, she was sent to her father's house in Tennessee. The move was the right decision, as her father provided her with stability, education, and her start to a normal life. Oprah mentions that, "Your life is not static. Every decision, every setback or triumph is an opportunity to identify the seeds of truth that make you the wondrous human being that you are." However, her father was unaware that Oprah was pregnant due to the sexual abuse she faced from the age of 9 to 13. Her child, however, quickly died after birth. Despite the extent of abuse and trauma, she continues to seek knowledge from her childhood experience and encourages people to move on from their past. During her time in school, she recognized her interest in media and joined a local black station after her school. Her impressive mind gained her a full scholarship to college, but she decided to give it up to pursue her passion for media. Eventually, she made a benchmark for the colored community when she became the first black young news anchor in Nashville. The win did not mean that she did not face racism or harassment at her workplace, but she decided to continue the job. However, the news channel fired her within 7 months. She refused to be down by the setback, and instead, she landed another show named AM Chicago. She switched the low ratings into the highest record-breaking ones, and just after 3 years, the show got renamed to The Oprah Winfrey Show. She didn't settle down after this success. Instead, she found Harpo Productions and continued maximizing profits and making herself a brand, which is why she is now worth $2.5 billion. Oprah changed the face of mainstream media and brought diversity, representation, and vulnerability to the audiences. Rihanna. Robin Rihanna Fenty, born on the 20th of February 1988, grew up in Barbados. Her mother was an accountant, and her father was a warehouse supervisor. While on the outside, they might look like a normal family. On the inside, her father was a raging alcoholic who often drowned his worries with alcohol and drugs. To escape from her traumatic experiences at home, Rihanna spent her time singing reggae and exploring her musical career. She got a stage on her school's talent program to showcase her passion and formed a band with some friends. The band then decided to perform in an audition for a famous producer, who particularly liked Rihanna and gave her a chance to perform some new demos in New York. She quickly accepted the offer and went on to record her worldwide hit debut single, Pon de Replay. She rose to fame right after and got signed by a famous company. Eventually, that led her to her first Grammy Award for the song, Umbrella. Rihanna's experience with domestic abuse and home problems did not end with her father, as her ex-boyfriend Chris Brown assaulted her and left her with visible injuries during one of her Grammy Award performances. However, she left him and quickly moved on to improving her career and life. Rihanna is not only a singer, but she is also a smart investor and businesswoman. As soon as she became a pop star, she decided to use the name to open her very own beauty and makeup line, Fenty Beauty. She owns 50% of the company, which is said to have amounted to $1.4 billion. Her current net worth is $1.7 billion, which she owes to her beauty brand, her music career, and her Fenty x Savage collaboration for her lingerie company. She knew the best time to start up her brand, utilize her name, and fill the gap in the market by making a product that specifically catered to the ethnic minorities who could never find their skin shades in the market. Zhou Qunfei. Zhou Qunfei was born in 1970 in Shangshan, Hunan province, in a family with poor financial conditions. Soon after, her father retired from the army, who later became partially blind. Zhou also lost her mother when she was 5. Due to her financial background, she couldn't complete her education and later became a factory worker to support herself. However, she worked nearby Shenzhen University to take as many courses as she could to educate herself. When she turned 23, she started her enterprise from her and her siblings' savings. Soon after, her company got an order from TCL Corporation for making touchscreens for mobile phones. In 2003, she established the first lens technology in Shenzhen. And just after 3 years, she went to her home province to set up lens technology there. Her company is a smartphone screen supplier whose customers include big names such as Samsung, LG, Microsoft, and Nokia. Since then, her company grew to include 10 subsidiary companies with locations all over China, with a workforce of over 60,000 people. With the rise of the company, Zhou has now become the queen of mobile phone glass. She is currently worth $12.4 billion. Diane Hendricks. Diane Mary Smith grew up in Wisconsin and is the daughter of a dairy farmer. She had 8 siblings, and her father refused to let the women within the household work. He believed that it was a man's job to do the labor. She got pregnant as a 17-year-old while she was still studying in school. She did not have a way of supporting the newborn baby, so she ended up marrying the father of her child. However, Diane knew that she wasn't happy with her husband and could not compromise her life by staying with someone just for financial support, so she decided to make a living for herself. She chose to divorce her husband and took her child with her. She then kickstarted her career by selling houses to support her 4-year-old son. As she was working for her career, she ended up meeting Ken Hendricks. She quickly realized that this was the man she was looking for. Someone who could complement her mentality, her career, and understand what a partnership looked like. They soon fell in love and decided to join hands with their future business plans. They joined their career paths by opening a wholesale distributor chain for roofing and materials, which started their world-famous company, ABC Supply. Meanwhile, Diane was handling her son, Ken's 4 children from his ex-wife, and the 2 new children they had together as a couple. She was catering to the children, managing her career, and also giving time to her partner. She managed to do all of it simultaneously and invested her time and energy into the company. The couple cultivated the company together until Ken died a sudden death. The death of Ken affected Diane badly, as not only did she lose her partner, but now she was forced to handle a multinational and multi-billion-dollar business alone. Many companies started trying to buy out ABC Supply and expected the woman to crumble away after her husband died. The sales decreased and the company took a hit. There was an uncertain future, and 30 companies of the business shut down. Instead of crumbling under pressure, Diane decided to invest in multiple companies and partnerships. She also bought out several businesses and merged them, which proved to be the ultimate success during that time. Her decisions boosted the company from a $3 billion business to a $9 billion one. Everyone soon realized that the female billionaire should not be underestimated and started to respect her strategical ideas. Diane Hendricks currently preserves the Hendricks Holding Company and is the holder and chairperson of ABC Supply. So this is the end of the video today. These are the 4 self-made female billionaires whose stories we have covered in detail. These women are inspirational, resilient, and are self-made. From Oprah's oppressive childhood, Rihanna's start in the music world, Zhou's struggles with finances, and Diane being one of the 9 children in her household, none of them came from wealthy, supportive households. However, they never let this reality bring them down. Instead, they used it as a personal motivator to encourage themselves and make something out of their lives. They are living proof that success stories exist and that perseverance, as well as resilience, pays off in life. Now we want to ask you, our viewers, are we missing some important names in this video? Are you shocked to see some of the names here? Do you want to see another name up here? If you want to see someone else's life and success story on this channel, then comment below and let us know. If you were impressed by learning about these women's journeys and stories, then do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We read all the comments and gain inspiration from all of you too. Thank you for tuning in and watching our videos. See you next time!